Now the next one we have calcium, and you see calcium is really moving more and more into the green and yellow domain, so it should be much less red but more to yellowish. Are you safe there? Okay. The sodium, and you know the sodium light, I should just point it, I'm going to bring it out. So, and barium, as you see, has not too many lights in the red domain, but it's more in greenish. And
ooh, it's the prettiest. That is so cool.
And the last sample we have is the copper one. And so with the copper, let's see what happens now. Okay, so these are all different types of colors and they can be used to identify elements. So the old school used the flame test to identify some of these metals in solutions. I believe that we have more advanced techniques, but still this is a useful method to just find out what elements they are.
Do you explain these what happens?
What just happens is that when we spray the solution into the flame, it sort of evaporates, but also the energy from the flame excites electron to the excited state, and then they return back to the ground state and they emit certain wavelength of radiation, and that's what we see over here. That emitted light, which tells us something about the atomic structure of these elements. So that's why we can see very different colors, because the electrons, they are excited by different amount of energy, and that energy is released when they return back to the ground state. And that's what we see. I used to in the past, we don't do it anymore, but I played some music with drum for battles, and then we would just create some combination of colors and make some movie effects for battlegrounds. So that was I'm going to skip that part because I want to be safe. Okay, so that
Wait, can we do the copper one again?